press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello children, how are you? I hope that all are doing good. So today I am going to continue the lesson. The name of the lesson is How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. So in the last class we come to understand and we come to enjoy it that how the dog has found a new master. The first master, it was the wolf, then the next it was the bear. And now bear is also frightening about someone who is more stronger than bear, is it? So I have told you in the last class that how that bear and the dog, they both were hiding, and bear said to the dog that there is a lion, and you know how the cows were running here and there with the panic in all directions, is it? So now bear understood that here is the lion who is the forest which belongs, that forest belongs to him. He is ruling there. Okay. So now these words said to the dog. So let's see here what happened in today's class. The lion, who is he? So now this question asked by the dog. So what he asked? The lion, who is he? So dog asked it, who is that lion? Then, don't you know? He is the strongest beast on earth. So now bear said to the dog that, you know that, don't you know that? That is, this lion is the strongest beast on the earth. Beast means it's a cruel, wild animal. Okay, so that is called. So he is one of the cruelest animal on the earth. This is, well, then I will say goodbye to you. So with the fraction of second, like he is not only thinking anything. The dog, he is not thinking anything, and he said that I will say goodbye to you. I had found a new master who is more stronger than you. Okay, then why I should be a servant of yours? I got a new master here, that is the lion. So he said goodbye to bear. Then, I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. So now dog said this. I want a master. I need a master who is more stronger, and there should be no stronger than that person on the earth. Okay, I need that kind of a master. So who said this? Dog said to the bear. So he said goodbye to the bear. Then, and off the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. So suddenly he just went to the lion and he asked that. So he wanted to be a servant of his. So you would be a master of mine? So he asked it to the lion. Then the lion agreed to it. The same thing. The lion is also accepted him as a servant. Okay. So then what happened? And the dog stayed with him and served him for a long time. So both of them, the lion and the dog, they both were served. Means they both were lived together happily, because the dog has got a master, like how he was liking. He needs the strongest master. Okay, strongest someone who is more stronger than anyone of the earth. So that he got it, and he is also serving to that lion. So both of them, they were living happily for some days. Then what happened? Long time, means it's for several time they were stayed together. Okay, as a master and a servant. It was a good life. So they were leading a good life, both of them. Okay, like how they were wishing, so they were living their own life in their own terms. And he had nothing to complain of. So now the dog is nothing to complain, because he is the strongest animal in the forest. Okay, so who the lion is, and there is no more complaint. Okay, so he is not complaining to his master. So whatever he wants, he got from his master. So why should he is sad and he is upset? He is living a happy life with the lion as a master. For there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion. Okay, so there is no more complaints. So he is living a happy life with the lion, and he understood that there is no more any other strongest animal in the forest as lion. Okay, so he is the most strongest animal in the forest. He understood it. And then lion, and no one dare touch the dog or offend him in any way. Okay, he is one of us stronger than anyone thing on the earth, is it? So that's why no one having a dare to touch the dog. He understood, who the dog has understood, and the other animals also understood. Okay, because he is living with the lion. Okay, so that's why other animals also understood that. So there is no person is going to they don't have a dare to touch to the dog, and they offend means physically harm. So no one is harmed to the dog. Okay, then but one day the two of them were walking side by side along a path that ran amid bare cliffs, when all of a sudden the lion stopped. So one day what happened, they both were walking together, okay, who the lion and also dog. Suddenly in a place that is ran amid bare cliffs. Ran amid bare cliffs, it means, cliff means it's a steep, high rock, okay. So it is a rock area, so which is very steep, like a mountain, okay. So like that, which is very edge. So there they both were walking side by side in that area, okay. Then when all of a sudden lion stopped. Suddenly lion was stopped. He was hearing something. He was sensed something. So what it is? He gave a great roar and struck the ground angrily with his paw with such a force that a hole formed there. With angrily, the lion, when he was heard something, when he was sensed something, he was in anger and he just opened his paw. These are called paws, okay. So he opened his paws and then he was made a hole on the earth. He was scratching on the earth. You know, when the lions, they were in anger, they roar. Roar means they produce the sound, angry sound. And with angrily, they opened the paws and they just made a hole on the earth by scratching, okay. Such force, with the great force, he was scratching on the earth and he made a hole on the earth. Then he began to back very quietly. So when he given the gestures, when he behaved like this, the lion, he went back. He took his step back. Okay. So then, what is it, master? Is anything wrong? Asked the dog, surprised. The dog was surprised by looking at how his master is behaving with very angrily. So then he asked question. The dog asked question to his master, that is lion. What is it? What happened? So what is this? Is there something there which is frighten you? That is anything wrong? Is anything wrong there? Then I smell a man coming this way, the lion said. So lion is also smelled, means he was smelled that, he was sensed that the man is coming. Man, human being. Okay, so man is coming in their way, so he was sensed, who that lion was sensed it. Then he would better run for it or we will be in trouble. So now the lion is also afraid of the man. So he said to the dog, it's better to run away from this place. Okay, and we will be trouble. If we stay here, we will be in a trouble. We get a problem here if we stay here. So it's better we just run away from this place. Who said this? Lion said this to dog. Because the lion is also afraid of a man. You know, human beings, what they will do? So they will also shoot this lion. Otherwise, they will be catch and they will be giving them to the zoo. Is it? That lion understood that if the man is coming to the forest, so they were giving a trouble to the animal. So this lion understood and he said to the dog, okay, then, oh, well, then I will say goodbye to you. So see how the dog is selfish here. He is searching a master which is more stronger than anyone on the earth. Is it? So now, when he saw that, the lion is also afraid of man. So he said goodbye to the lion. So he found a new master again, that is a man. Okay, so this is lion, I want a master who is stronger than anyone on the earth. And he said same thing to the lion. Lion, I want a master which is stronger than the earth, which is stronger than anyone on the earth. So I want that kind of a master. So you are no more stronger animal. Okay, so I got a master, stronger master. I got a master that is a man. So I will say goodbye to you. So this is. And off the dog went to join the man, and he stayed with him and served him faithfully. So from that day onwards, the dogs are become faithful animal to the man, to the human beings. So he was served to the human beings. So they lead a life very faithful. They are very faithful, loyal. You know, you had seen some dogs, is it? The dogs, like when they were keeping those dogs in their home, so they sense that if there anything is going to be wrong in the home, okay, if any bad thing is going to be happen, they sense and they save their master, they save their that people who are living with them, is it? So that is the faithful, and they're never going to be leave their masters, who the dogs are. So from that day onwards, the dogs are become a faithful animal to the human beings, and they also got a master which is more stronger than anyone on the earth. Okay, so this is the story about a dog, how he found a new master. Okay, then this happened long ago. Actually, this story was happened long ago. It was long ago. It was this story takes place. But to this day, the dog is man's most loyal servant and knows no other master. After that, the dog has found the most the master which is very loyal. Okay, and the relationship between the dog and the human beings are very loyal with each other, and he could not find any other master which is more stronger than the human beings, who the dogs are. Okay, so this is about the today's lesson. I hope that you all are understood that how the dog found a new master himself, and how the dogs have become loyal and faithful to the human beings. Not in the story, even in the real life also. If you just take any puppy or any the pet, you take any dog as a pet, you just see that how they are very loyal. Whatever you just train them, they just do it like this way, is it? So that's called a loyal. They are very loyal each other. Means the dogs are very loyal to the human beings. Okay, so this is the today's lesson. I hope that you all are understood that, and I hope that you have write down those names I have told you, which are the domesticated animals. Not only dogs, except the dogs, which are the other animals which was domesticated by the human beings. So you just write down the names, is it? So keep those names. If you want to write in the comment box, you can write down. Okay, so this is. And now let's see about the working with the text. Okay, here there are some questions. So let's see. Let's try to find out the answer of those questions. Okay, so let's see here. Discuss these questions in pairs before you write the answers. So this is means you need to, when you are in a class, you should have to discuss with your classmates, is it, with your friends about the question, but you don't have that facility, so that's why you just think and try to write the answers. Okay, let's see here. Why did the dog feel the need for a master? So you know that in this lesson, the dog feels that he needs a master because he always frightened, he was wandering for a food, he needs comfort, he needs security, is it? So that's why he decided he need a master which is stronger than anyone on the earth, is it? So you need to write down these answers. Okay, by understanding lesson, you understood it, and try to write answer of your own. Let's see the next question here. Who did he first choose as his master? Why did he leave that master? So who is the first master? Yes, exactly, that is wolf. And why did he leave? Because he is no more stronger than the bear. Okay, when he looked the bear, he was also afraid who that wolf. So now the dog understood that the bear is no more a stronger animal on the earth, is it? So that's why he found a new master again. Why did he choose next? Why did he choose next? Next, which is in paragraph 5th. So you can see that in paragraph 5th. So what we get here, seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf. So when the dog has looked that the bear is stronger than the wolf, because of this he left the dog and he found a new master in the second time. Okay. That is the bear. Then next is, why did he serve the land for a long time? Because he don't have any complaints. He is living with a very stronger beast on the earth. Okay, so they both were served each other. They both were means the dog is served for this lion as a master. Okay, so that's why here there is no more complaint and no one is going to touch. They don't have a dare, any other animals, they don't have a dare to touch to the dog. And they can't harm to this dog. Because of that, he got a comfort, he got a security. Okay, he feels protected under the lion. So that's why they both were stay together for a long time. Okay, then who did he finally choose as his master and why? So finally he chose the master, that is a man. Okay, because lion is also afraid of the man. So in the story you have come to understand that how the lion is also afraid of a man. He said that if we all stay here, so they will kill us. The man is going to kill us. Is it? So then the dog understood that the lion is also no more a stronger beast on the earth. So it's better to stay with the man. So from that day onwards, the dog is very loyal and faithful towards the man. So he found a new master, that is a human beings, that is a man. Okay, so this is. Let's see about the next main, that is here is the summary of the story is given below. Fill in the blanks to complete it, taking appropriate phrases from the box. So here there is a summary of the story. Okay, summary means here the sum up. Okay, it is not, it is a explanation about a lesson. But here there is a questions, it is in the form of filling the blanks. There are some words were missed. So we need to find out those right words with the help of the box. Means in the box there are so many words given. With the help of those words, we need to find out the right answer to that blank sentences. Okay, let's see here. Here, this is the story of Dash. Okay, so this is the story of who? Yes, that is a dog. It is a dog story. Okay, so you need to write answer. Here in the box, you have a words. Okay, what is that? A dog. So this is the story of a dog. Then, who used to be Dash? Who used to be? Used to be means he just finding out. So he was finding out. To whom? Yes, exactly. That is the new master. He is own master. He used to be find out a new his own master. Okay, then he decided to find a master, that Dash. So you can get that here. Strongest of all, stronger than anyone else. Okay, the bear, afraid of man, his own master, a lion. These are the options given. So the right answer for this sentence is, that is stronger than anyone else. So he's finding a master which is stronger than anyone else on the earth. So this is the answer. First he found a Dash. First who is the first new master? That is wolf. Okay, so this is the answer, a wolf. But the wolf was afraid of Even the wolf is also afraid of the bear. Okay, the bear. The dog thought that the bear was dash. Then when he got a bear, when this dog has found a new master, he understood that the bear is the strongest of all. Okay, so what is the answer for this? Strongest of all. After some time, the dog met a dash. After some time means after the bear, the dog was met to the lion, a lion, who seemed the strongest. So the lion was one of the strongest beast on the earth. Okay, so he understood and he was lived for a long time together. Then he stayed with the lion for a long time. One day he realized that the lion was dash. To this day, the dog remains man's best friend. Okay, even the lion is also afraid of a man. Okay, so what is the answer for this sentence? For this square means the blank space. So that is the afraid of man. Even the lion is also afraid of man. So that day onwards, they both he was become a servant of a man. Okay, so he found a master, that is a man. Okay, at last the dog found a master, that is a man. Okay, not any one animal in the forest. He chose the master, that is a man. Okay, and that day onwards they both were loyal to each other. This is the thing. And next is working with language. Here there are some words given. Each word in a box given below indicates a large number of examples. A herd of cows refers to too many cows. So when we are reading lesson and we got a phrase called herd of cows. Okay, that means it's a so many cows. Instead of using so many cows, we can use this herd of cows. Is it? Like that we get so many other words which is gives the that kind of a meaning, but actually we don't know and we are trying to understand that what are those words. Okay, let's see here in this main. Complete each of the following phrases with a suitable word from the box. Okay, here there are some of the words given in the box. We need to find out the suitable words for those words which was given in the box. School, fleet, brood, bundle, bunch, pack, flock, herd. Okay, so let's see here. A dash of ships. Okay, so dash of ships, it means there are so many ships were there. So instead of saying so many, so we need to use here which is the right one. Excuse me. So here the right answer for this is fleet of ships. It is the correct form of the phrase. Fleet of ships. Okay, so this is then you know, when you have so many flowers, you can't use so many flowers. So instead of using so many flowers, we need to use the phrase called a bunch of flowers. Okay, so what we have to use here? Bunch of flowers, a fleet of ships, a bunch of flowers, and the next is cheeks. What is this cheeks? You know, cheeks means there are young birds, okay, young birds, which is especially the animals, a group of young birds. Okay, instead of using group of young birds maybe the babies, okay, the baby birds, so we may call it, and there are so many baby birds were there. We can't use the baby birds or so many birds. So instead of using those words, we need to use the phrase called, that is a brood of chicks. Okay, a brood of chicks. Not this chicks. So that chicks, the young ones. Okay. Then the next is, you already got the answer for this. Herd of cows. Instead of using so many cows, we can use herd of cows. Okay, the next is sticks, a dash of sticks. If you have lot of sticks, instead of using lot of sticks, we need to use the phrase called a bundle of sticks. Okay, so a bundle of sticks. A bundle of sticks. Then a dash of sheep or goat. Okay, so a dash of sheep, instead of using like large number of animals, especially the sheep or goat, if we see in any agriculture area or any farmlands, so instead of using that so many or large number of sheep were there in that place, so instead of using those words, we need to use a flock of sheep. Okay, a flock of sheep. A flock of sheep. A flock of sheep. It means group of sheep. Instead of using plurals, group of sheep, we need to use a flock of sheep. This is the phrasal words. Then a dash of fish. Okay, so we can use a school of fish. A school of fish. A school of fish. If it is so many fish, groups of fish are together, so instead of using those things, we need to use this phrase, that is a school of fish. Then wolves. Wolves, the last one is a pack of wolves. A pack of wolves. That means a number of wolves. If it is the number of wolves were there, so what we have to use? So we need to use this pack of wolves. Okay, so you need to practice those phrases instead of using so many or there are large numbers. If it is a group of things are there, so we need to use these things, and each and every like sheep, flowers and chicks, cows, sticks and sheep, each and everything, if they have a different words. So according to the other situation and according to the different things, we need to use these words. Okay, so this is. So let's next see the next main, that is B. Like make a nouns from the words given below by adding NESS or ITY. For some words we need to add just TY or Y. Okay, so here these are calls. Let's see what is these things. So I am going to rub this. You know, when we see that any of the words which is adding with the NESS or TY or ITY or any other words like TION, so those are called as suffix. Okay, so those words are called as suffix when we are adding to the main words. Okay, so let's see what is this suffix. So suffix is suffix. So suffix means what? A suffix is a letter or a group of letters. Okay, it is a letters or a group of letters. That means suffix. Then for example, what we have get here, that is ly. When we add ly, if we add ly or NESS, okay, so what is suffix? Suffix is a letter or a group of letters. So for example, when we add ly or NESS, which is added to the end of a word. So where we are adding? We are adding at the end of the word. End of the word. So these letters are adding at the end of the word. Okay, so I will give you the example how we are adding to the words. Okay, and in order to form a different word, often a different word close. Okay, so why we are adding that? We get a different words. So when we are adding these letters like ly or NESS, we get a different words. Okay, and different meanings too. So that's why we are adding this, and these are called as a suffix. So let's see which are the words we will get here. here the main you will get here the honest. Okay, honest. When I add here ty, okay, this is a suffix. When I am going to add this ty to this, so what I get the word, that is honesty. Okay, so what I get here, honesty. So when we add these letters at the end of these words, so that means it gives a different words and different meaning too. Okay, this is like if I add, you have a question in your textbook, there is a kind means sympathy. Okay, karune you may call as a karune. Okay, that is the kind. If you add nes, okay, nes, that is a suffix. So when I add this, I get the word called kindness. A person is filled with lot of kind. Okay, kindness. There are mercy, sympathy, excuse me. Okay. Then, so we need to add here ty or y. Okay. Sometimes we use here ty or y or nes. Okay. So this one I will just left to you. So you should have to solve these things. Okay, and write the exact words to these words. Now, cruel. Okay, like if you add ty or y, which one is the right one? Or nes. So write down, try to find out the right suffix to this word, that is cruel. Then next is calm, sad, active, creative, sincere, cheerful, bitter, sensitive, great. Okay, so I hope that it's very easy to write down. So write down with the correct suffixes. Okay, so this is, here there is a word search. Okay, another main I will just introduce you, that here you will get the word search. You get a crosswords, so you need to find out which is the right words from these things. Okay, so you will get the words in horizontally or vertically, so you should have to find out. Okay, horizontally you will get some of the words, which is, I will give you the example here. So you will get angry, you will get hasty, you will get ready. Okay, so this is left to you. Improve your vocabulary with the help of this activity, so you will get to know, okay, the words on. Okay, this is, and here there is a passage given. Okay, so read the passage, okay, understand passage, and then you will get the questions here. You have a questions and try to find out answer which is present in the passage. When you understand it, then only you are trying to answer for those questions. Okay, so you just find out those answers from the passage, read out and understand it, then you write the answers for those questions. Okay, here the questions are, find the opposites of these words in the text above. So there are some opposite words. Okay, so that is present in the passage and try to write the answers. Next is complete the following sentences. So here there is a the sentence is not complete. You need to complete the sentences with the help of this passage. Then, so this is, and now here there are some name of the animals. Okay, which is called as a family tree of dogs. Okay, this is the family tree of dogs, which is belongs to the dogs family, and here you need to there are some of the words were mixed, the letters were missed here. Okay, there are some missing letters, so try to find out the right letters to that right picture. Okay, so write down, you will get the answer. So this is, I hope that you all are understood this class and understood this lesson, like how the dog found himself a new master. Okay, so we will meet in the next class. Till then, all of you stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Thank you.